29 5A. They were the district champs in District 29 5A. They're representing that district as they get ready for the first round of the playoffs Friday and into the weekend. For your Eagle Pass Eagles, they will be on the road to Laredo, Texas this weekend as they start their playoff. As we have the lineup for the visiting Uvalde Coyotes. Number 2, Jacob Trevino, he'll be hitting first and playing shortstop. Michael Mata will be playing first and hitting second. Wearing number 13, Matt Sandoval, nice athlete playing baseball with Lone Star Baseball and getting some looks. He'll be hitting third and playing right field, wearing number 8. Tito Garza, he'll be behind the plate. He'll be wearing number 11. Wearing number 10, Matt Velasquez will be at second base, and he'll be wearing number 5 as we get set for the lineup for the home team. I think they're just awaiting the umpires to get here. For the Eagle Pass Eagles, center field, Ray Mendoza will be leading off, followed by DeAndre Torres, number 8. He'll be playing shortstop, followed by Prado for the lineups and introduction and all the good stuff. We want to thank everybody who's logged on. We had a busy week. At realsportslive.com.
Citizens of Maverick County, thanks to your vote and support, we're the top vote getter during the March primaries by a large margin. But we're not done. We have a lot more to do. But because of your vote of confidence, we have proven that Maverick County is on the right track to getting where it needs to be. I humbly request your vote and support during these May runoffs. Thank you.
We're sorry we had to kind of do some minor adjustments, and here we go with the leadoff hitter, number 2, Jacob Trevino. Eric Heredia on the mound for the Eagle Pass Eagles. We get set for the first pitch. First pitch is a ball. On the top of the first. This is low, ball 2. Uvalde finished off the season beating CC Win 13-0 as they are 8-2 in district play. Fouls that one off. Strike 1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. On the hitter. Strike on the inside corner. Evens out the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On Trevino, the leadoff hitter for Uvalde. Both teams are gearing up for the playoffs. Trevino lays off for that one. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. On Trevino. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. As Heredia gets Trevino swinging for out number 1. Now Michael Mata, number 13. Lefty digs in. So 1 out here in the top of the first. Overcast skies. And swing and a miss, strike 1. A bit windy here, and we got some makeshift sound breakers. Foul ball, strike 2. Fouls it off to the right side. Roque is at first base. Isaac Gonzalez is at second. Over in short is DeAndre Torres. Over at third base is Braulio Rodriguez. In left field is Derek Ibarra, excuse me. In center field, Ray Mendoza and David Lopez. The pitch. And right back up the middle. And Heredia gets that one. Lined out to the pitcher, F1 for out number 2. That ball comes right back to Heredia. So now Matty Sandoval. Matt, a good friend, also a teammate in the summer with Heredia. And misses high, ball 1. Both teams gearing up for the playoffs. The Uvalde Coyotes in Classification 5A state playoffs start this weekend. We'll try and see if we can get where they're going to be playing their first round matchup and who they're going to be playing. For the Eagle Pass Eagles, they're going to be playing La Jolla. First game, the 2 out of 3 is going to be at the Student Activity Center, the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center in Laredo, Texas. Friday at 7, and then at 2:30 on Saturday, game 2. And then if they need a third game, then they will play it 30 minutes after. So Sandoval on an 0-2 pitch gets a single to left field with 2 outs in the inning. Brings to the plate Tito Garza, the catcher. So with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Sandoval takes his lead. Heredia from the stretch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Don't forget, we're on Facebook Live. Go to Real Sports Live. We're on our YouTube channel. Also, you can go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, Real Sports Live. Heredia comes set from the stretch. Runner at first. Misses outside, ball one. 1-1 the count. On Garza. Fouls that off.
Foul ball out of play.
Strike two is ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the 1 ball, 2 strike pitch, 2 outs on its way. And just misses outside, ball 2. Comes set from the stretch, takes the lead, and a ground ball back up to the pitcher, over to first for out number 3, and Garza retired 1-3 for out number 3, and the Eagles, the Coyotes, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom half of the first. Ray Mendoza, DeAndre Torres, and Brian Rodriguez. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Real Sports Live. Freddie Heredia. We'll be back with more after this. So leading off the bottom of the first, Ray Mendoza. Mendoza, one of the leading hitters in District 29 6A. Trevino starts him off with a strike. Sees a fastball, swings through. You're going to have some sights and sounds from our fans. And a curveball that gets in for a strike. And Trevino's ahead, no balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff hitter, Ray Mendoza. And a ball lifted into left field, and under it, the left fielder for out number 1. The wind is blowing from right field to left, so anything hit. So Ortiz under that one for out number 1. Now DeAndre Torres, the senior, shortstop. 400 to dead center field, 330 to the left field and right field foul lines, and about 350 to 360 to the power gaps here at the Polo Moncada Baseball Stadium at the Student Activity Center. Ball 1. And Trevino looks like he's a type of pitcher that gets into a rhythm, and he likes to get the ball right back up the middle where it came from, and Torres will reach on a single to center. Now Braulio Rodriguez, who does have 4 home runs this season, and he's one of the top home run hitters in the district. He does love playing at home with this wind that blows out to left field. It kind of carries a little bit, so Ortiz playing kind of deep, misses on a curveball, ball 1. Want to thank Stat Emergency Center, also EPR Recycling, and all of our great advertisers that has advertised throughout the year as we get set for the end of the baseball season and softball season. Strike 1. No, ball 2, excuse me. Congratulations to the Lady Eagles who have advanced to the second round. And Braulio Tech puts a charge on that one. That one going back. The center fielder will field it. And we'll throw it back in quickly. And Rodriguez puts a charge on that one to center for out number 2. The sun setting to the west of us, right behind us, as we're sitting outside in the elements. Didn't want to get into the dugout. Wanted to give you guys a view from the side and give you a different look, camera angle. So now Christian Del Bosque, the catcher, strike 1. Trevino on the mound, getting the ball, getting the sign, getting back, set, going is Torres. And there's a throw down, but he's took the base easily. A stolen base for DeAndre Torres, who gets into scoring position with 2 outs, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that ball is fouled. It's out of play. So the pitcher needed a new ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs on the catcher. Del Bosque misses. And nice block by the catcher. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Eagles traveled on Friday to San Antonio. They played at the Blossom Athletic Center. They lost to San Antonio Reagan 3-1. As that was another tune-up game for the playoffs. The 2-2 pitch on its way. Fouls that one off. So for both teams, this game kind of gets them through the week, gets them into the rhythm. And yes, he did. He went around on that high fastball, strike 3, as Del Bosque goes down swinging for out number 3, and that retires the Eagles in the bottom half. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. As we go to the top half. Top half of the second. This is Freddie today at RealSportsLive.com. Real Sports Live, Southwest.
The wait is over at Stat Emergency Center Eagle Pass. 24/7 Emergency Center is here. Stat Emergency Center takes the anguish out of the long wait times and the cramped waiting areas of the traditional ER, providing full services for your emergency without the inconvenience of the traditional ER. Stat is a fully staffed and licensed emergency center with a physician on site 24/7. Patients can relax in modern, upscale suites before being evaluated. It's Stat Emergency Center Eagle Pass, where the wait is over.
It's game day, and we're live from Brownie Eagle Pass with Sal here. Remember, just call Sal at 513-6675.
If you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, just call Sal 830-513-6675. Thank you, guys.
Great selection here at Brownie Eagle Pass. Make sure you guys call Sal at 513-6675. Great supporter of Eagle Pass Athletics. That's Sal. Don't forget the number, 513-6675. We're back to the game. And we're in the top of the second. Trevino, Resma, and Valero due up for the Uvalde Coyotes. First pitch through Trevino is a ball. Bit windy today, but it's all right. Ground ball. Gonzalez ranges over to first for out number 1. 4-3 for out number 1. And that takes care of Trevino. He ground out to Isaac Gonzalez. 4-3 for the put out. Now Roy Resma, the third baseman, will dig in. That one's a ball to Resma. Alexander, Southwest, Eagle Pass, and United all start their series this weekend. For the Lady Eagles and the Lady Bulldogs, the Lady Bulldogs, Alexander, South San, and Southwest, all District 29 6A counterparts won last week in the first round of the playoffs. Strike 2. So all the softball teams from District 29 6A advance to the second round. The Lady Eagles that play Edinburgh. 1-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. We're in the top of the second. They're going to probably get some work in for all the pitchers in, just like they did in San Antonio. Fouls that one off. That one came inside. Misses low, ball 2. Two and 2 the count, 1 out. Top of the second. Roy Resma, I believe he's a senior for the Uvalde Coyotes. 2-2 pitch on its way. And fouls that one off. The 2-2 pitch on its way to Resma and misses high. Ball 3. The 3-2 pitch to Resma. And misses low, ball 4, as he walks Resma over to first. Now the designated hitter, Joey Valero.
Resma over to first with a walk. That brings to the plate designated hitter, number 6, Joey Valerio.
So Valerio, senior, been playing travel ball. Resma takes his, and a ground ball to the shortstop over to second, and cannot get that double play as they force out Resma at second. 6-4 for out number 2, and a fielder's choice as Joey gets on.
Second base for out number 2, Valerio on first with the fielder's choice. That'll bring
So now the lefty, Marcus De La Garza, the center fielder. De La Cruz, excuse me. Valero takes his lead over at first. Braulio comes in grass line just to take that bunt away. And right below, ball 1. So 2 outs, runners at runner fast on a wild pitch. I want to thank everybody that's logged on and tuned in to our Facebook page. Make sure you guys like it, share it, and follow us on Facebook, RIO Sports Live, and our YouTube channel. Make sure you guys subscribe. Ground ball that there's going to be a play at the plate. And Valero comes in on a single, an RBI single for De La Cruz to right, as the Uvalde Coyotes take a 1-0 lead.
De La Cruz on first with a single into right field. A run will score.
So Valero comes in.
Plate left fielder, number 10, Jordan Ortiz.
Now Jordan Ortiz, the left fielder, digs in, right-handed hitter. Strike 1. Coach for the Coyotes. giving the signs to De La Cruz and Ortiz. 2 outs in the inning, 1 run already in. Ball fouled. Strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes on the hitter, Ortiz. The 0-2 pitch. The ball hit out the middle, over to first for out number 3. And Ortiz grounds out 4-3 to Gonzalez for out number 3. And that retires the Uvalde Coyotes 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. So we go to the bottom half of the second. And we'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com.
When emergencies happen and panic sets in, Stat Emergency Center is here to treat any major or minor emergencies. Our freestanding emergency room offers licensed professionals that truly care, adult and pediatric care, fully equipped private treatment rooms. Plus, at Stat, you'll always be seen by an experienced ER physician, a dedicated team ready to serve you 24/7 when an emergency happens. Stat Emergency Center, corner of 2nd and Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass.
Brody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, old-fashioned country cooking since 1985. With 100% Tyson chicken tenders, gizzards, and delicious fried chicken. Come try our seafood and wings from the Rodriguez family. Brody's Country Fried Chicken.
So we're back to live action, and we're at the Student Activity Center, Polo Moncada Baseball Stadium, the EPISD SAC. Leading off in the bottom half of the second, Derek Ibarra, followed by Isaac Roque and Isaac Gonzalez, are the first 3 due up for Trevino, the pitcher. 1-0 as the Uvalde Coyotes take a 1-0 lead. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Misses high, ball 2. So no balls, 2 strikes as the sun has gone behind some clouds. So it's nice and ominous now, dark. Wind is blowing into the field. Gusting a little bit here. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And a bunt as Ibarra will leg that one out. An infield hit for Ibarra. So now Isaac Roque, the first baseman, senior, will dig in. He takes a look, and first pitch is a ball. Wants a change of the ball. Coach Mendoza giving his runner and batter the signs. 1 ball, no strikes. Barra takes his lead over at first. Now the wind is gusting a little bit more. I know there's a 40% chance of showers, of rain in the forecast. I think it's 40 or 30%. But right now it's partly cloudy skies with a chance of baseball. Barra goes and fouls it off. That weather report is brought to you by EPER Recycling Center. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Roque. So Ibarra takes his lead over at first. Trevino takes a look at him. Throw back. He is safe under the tag. Just a PSA from the 2018 Eagle football team. They're having a fundraiser, a dog wash, and misses ball 2. A car wash and dog wash fundraiser to benefit the Eagle Pass football team, sponsored by the 2018 varsity parents. Saturday, May 5th at the Tractor Supply at 2116 Town Square Boulevard, 10 to 2. Donation $6. And this is going to benefit the misses a bunt attempt, foul ball, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So on Saturday, make sure between the hours of 10 and 2, go by Tractor Supply to get your car washed and take your dog to get a wash too. 20%, 30%, whatever. I mean, it's, it is what it is. So 2-2 count. Runner goes, and the ball lifted. As coach yells at him to go back to first as he pops up to the shortstop for out number 1.
Roque will pop up to shortstop. Jacob Trevino for out number 1. That'll bring to the plate second baseman, number 3, Isaac Gonzalez.
So now the second baseman, Isaac Gonzalez. The runner goes, and he is safe. He got in as the shortstop swipe tag, stolen base for Gonzalez, strike 1. Jacob Trevino. Fouls it off, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position. This is the second time they have a runner in scoring position. Runner goes, foul ball. Stays in the count. I believe everybody today will go maybe an inning or 2 on the mound just to get some work in this playoff tune-up game between the Uvalde Coyotes representing District 29 5A and the Eagle Pass Eagles. Ball down low. One ball, 2 strikes on hitter Isaac Gonzalez. Here comes set. And a ground ball that gets through to right field. And we'll get in with a double. An RBI double for Gonzalez. Down the line.
Second with a double into right field. Run will score.
So now Victor Perry will come in. To hit with a runner at second base. The Eagles are now 1 for 2 with runners in scoring position, and they tie up the ball game at 1-1. In the bottom of the second, 1 out for Victor Perry. Gonzalez Jr. at second. Ball 1. Victor Perry is also a junior, so they're a junior class of Eagles that will return next year following this 10-4 district record, a 14-16 overall record. Trevino comes set. Pops it up right side and gets into the bleachers. Strike 1. So 2 balls, 1 strike on Perry. Gonzalez takes his lead. And there's a throw to second. And he gets gunned down at third, excuse me. As he took a little bit of a lead and took off too early. Trevino steps off and a 2, 4, 5 put out for out number 2. Misses high, ball 3. And ball 4.
Perry over to first with a walk.
So Perry gets a walk with 2 outs. Runner at first.
Bring to the plate, right fielder number 1, David Lopez.
So now David Lopez, the sophomore, will come in. 1-1 the score, 2 outs. And misses, ball 1. On deck is Mendoza, and in the hole is DeAndre Torres. Perry takes his lead over at first, goes, strike, and he is out at second as he gets gunned down at second. And Lopez will be left standing at home plate. 2-6 for out number 3. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. As we go to the, we complete 2 innings from Polo Moncada Stadium in Eagle Pass, Texas. We go to the top of the 3rd, 1-1. We'll be back with more after this. This is Friday at RealSportsLive.com.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. When you recycle today, you give the earth a chance for tomorrow. We buy all cans, aluminum, all wheels, copper, yellow brass, steel battery starters, and much, much more. Cash for scrap at EPER Recycling Center. Don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, Call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Valdez Tire Record Service. We're located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. 24/7 record service. We handle commercial and industrial tows. Emergency roadside service. Automotive repair shop is also available. Call us at 830-757-3102 or come by 522 North Pierce Street. Valdez Tire Record Service, proud supporter of Eagle Pass Athletics. Make sure you come by. Roadie's Country Fried Chicken. Hey, did you know Roadie's also had buffalo wings, seafood platters, and boneless wings? Don't forget the poppers. Come visit us at 1910 El Indio Highway or call us ahead at 830-773-9189. If you need us to cater, call us at 830-325-4470 for the Roadie's Roadie Truck. Old-fashioned country cooking since 1985. So we're on top of the third, tied 1-1. We have a new pitcher, Victor Perry, will be coming in. So Heredia, 2 innings of work, 1 run. Two innings of work, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 walk. And that was it for Heredia. They're just giving them basically like a bullpen session for this game, getting everybody some so we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. Trevino, Mata, and Sandoval. The 3 next due up. So Trevino struck out swinging his first time up against Heredia. Now Perry will see his get his chance on the mound for the Eagles, and Mendoza will come out to Edward Mendoza will come out to down the line, right side, foul, strike 1. We're talking to seeing, because La Jolla and Mission had a 1-game playoff. Mission was actually leading the game 5-4, and I believe they said that Mission forfeited the game and gave the second place to La Jolla. So that's how the Eagles got to play La Jolla, and Mission will be playing Southwest. 2 balls, 1 strike on the hitter Trevino. This is outside, ball 3. 3-1 the count. So 3 balls, 1 strike on the hitter. Comes right back with a strike. As I mentioned earlier, Victor Perry is a junior. So he's going to be a returning letterman next year, alongside a slew of players. The ball hit hard, and that ball is foul. Rolly Risa is also warming up in the bullpen for the Eagles. Don't forget to share us on Facebook, RioSportsLive.com or Real Sports Live on our YouTube channel. Time is called. So the 3-2 pitch now from Perry to Trevino. Nice line drive down to first, and he's safe at first. And a nice grab by the third baseman, Braulio Rodriguez, but the home plate umpire said that the ball so reaches on. Call it a hit. Line shot that Rodriguez did make that catch. He even brought the glove up to show the home plate umpire he had the ball in his glove. By the time he knew it, he had to throw down the first because he didn't give it to him. And Trevino legged it out for an infield hit. Now Michael Mata. There's going to be a pinch runner. Number 18, D. Torres is what we have.
Number 18, Torres in the pinch run for Jacob Trevino. That'll bring to the plate first baseman, number 13, Michael Mata.
So now number 13, Michael Mata, who lined out to the pitcher his first time up. Runner at first is Torres. Throw over to first, not in time. We're in the top half of the third, 1-1. The score is tied. Lefty Mata will dig in, and a bunt down the first base side. Perry fields it. A sacrifice bunt. Moves the runner over to second as Mata gets retired 1-3 for out number 1. So now Matt Sandoval, who has one of the 2 hits. So Matt Sandoval. And also Jacob Trevino over at first. Over at the bullpen for Uvalde will do some bullpen work to get ready to come in, ball 1. Runner at second is Torres, pinch runner, excuse me, ball 2. So no balls, 2 strikes on the hitter, Sandoval, who laced a single to left field his first time up, went with the outside pitch. Good piece of hitting by Sandoval from Uvalde. Perry. And another ball that is hit hard. Going back is Ibarra. Gets that one in the gap and doubles up. Torres at second for out number 3. A nice grab in the gap for Derek Ibarra. And 7-4 for out number 3 to double up Torres, and that retires the Uvalde Coyotes in the top of the third. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We go to the bottom of the third. We'll be back with more after this. You listen to Friday Day at RealSportsLive.com.
Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels, located at 3166 Del Rio Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. The best prices in town for wheels, tires, lift kits, and much more. Call them at 830-773-4010. That's Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels. Also, a new location in Uvalde, Texas. Saritas Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Saritas Tortilla Factory.
Tacos Express, the fastest tacos in town, right in front of the VFW post, 8562, 2432 Main Street. Phone in your order and pick it up at 830-968-2032 is the number to call. Monday through Saturday from 7 to 11. That's Tacos Express, the fastest tacos in town.
The law offices of Orlando Rodriguez, an attorney serving Maverick, Montgomery County, and the greater Houston area. Call us first or learn more at www.rgz.law. 830-201-3092. With 15 years of experience, call us first for fair, someone with integrity, respect, sincere, and someone you can trust. The law offices of Orlando Rodriguez.
And we're go to the bottom of the third, 1-1 the score. We're live from Eagle Pass, Texas. Leading off the third is David Lopez, followed by Ray Mendoza and DeAndre Torres. As Jacob Trevino, the shortstop, will not come to pitch. Joey Valero, the DH, will go to short and play some shortstop. Ball 1 on the left-handed hitter, David Lopez, the sophomore. Misses outside, ball 2. So the Eagles have two freshmen on their varsity squad. Ball 3. They have 3 sophomores in David Lopez, Christian Barcena, and Eric Heredia. And then they have a slew of juniors. And 4 straight balls. And Lopez trots over to first. Now Ray Mendoza, who flew out to left. They have a slew of juniors and they have 4 seniors. The catcher Del Bosque, first baseman Isaac Roque, the shortstop DeAndre Torres, and misses, and the ball gets away as Lopez will make his round to second, and a pass ball. Misses outside. Now both teams are familiar with this stadium, with this field, as Uvalde plays in the same district, in District 29 5A, alongside Hardendale, McCullum, CC Win, Eagle Pass CC Win, and of course Uvalde Southside. So they know the field, they know the mound. They've been here throughout the year. For the Eagles, this is their home field. Misses low, ball 3. And 7 straight balls for Trevino. Lopez takes his lead over at second. Trevino takes a look and misses, and 2 straight walks. DeAndre Torres now, who had a single back in the first.
Shortstop, number 8, DeAndre Torres.
Strike 1. As Trevino gets a strike on Torres. Misses outside, ball 1. So 1-1 the count. Runners at first and second. And calls a strike, letter high. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on the senior DeAndre Torres, going to Alvin Junior College, one of the top JUCO programs in the country. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So runners at first and second, 2-2 pitch, and the ball is lifted into right field and gets down. Safe at second. It's a nice throw by the right fielder. Ball gets in for a single to right field. Now loads up the bases for Braulio Rodriguez. This batter, Braulio Rodriguez, is brought to you by Ram Country Auto World, located at 1997 Veterans Boulevard. Visit Grant Bibb, General Manager at Ram Country Auto World. The first pitch is ripped is single. 1 run will score, and first pitch he saw, ripped it down to left for a RBI single. Brings in Lopez to take a 2-1 lead, and bases loaded. Christian Del Bosque now the catcher.
Number 13, Christian Del Bosque.
Bases loaded again. No outs. Ball 1. Looks like Coach Mendoza will probably use his pitchers 2 innings at a time. The ball is lifted to the gap. Left fielder will the ball hit Torres as he was coming to third. Hit him in the helmet. Del Bosque sacrifice fly to left field for out number 1, and gets an RBI as he brings in Mendoza. And in the process, Torres comes in on an errant throw that comes in and hits him in the helmet and ricochets, and Rodriguez will go to second. Now Derek Ibarra, 1 out in the inning. So the Eagles now lead it 4-1. Bottom of the third. Waiting Gustin a little bit harder now. So ball 1 to Ibarra. Misses outside, ball 2. And misses for ball 3. Trevino having trouble finding the strike zone here in the bottom of the 3rd. Throw down a second, not in time. Ball hit foul. Three-one pitch. Misses outside. Ball 4. Ibarra walks. 3 walks issued on 3 hit, or excuse me, on 2 hits. 3 runs come in here, and 1 out.
That'll bring to the plate. First baseman, number 10, Isaac Roque.
So now Isaac Roque. Roque lifts that one, right side. Foul. Excuse me, left side. Not right side, left side. No, the audio has not gone. A ball to the shortstop, Valero, and he couldn't find the ball there as he was trying to get it to second base. As Roque gets on an error by the shortstop. Braulio to third. Ibarra to second. Bases loaded.
That'll bring to the plate. Second baseman, number 3.
Now Isaac Gonzalez. Bases loaded. First pitch he sees, fouls it off. Strike 1. So bases loaded. In the dirt, nice block by the catcher. 1-1 the count. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases loaded. Rodriguez at third. Ball high. Ibarra at second. Roque at first. There's the wind gusting anywhere from 20 to 25 miles an hour right now. As we just decided to be out in the elements today and give you just a different angle. Couldn't find a way, but we found a way to get it done for you and give you this angle from the side and not have the netting. So the 2-2 pitch, 1 out, and the ball to the second baseman, over to short, over to first for a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. As Gonzalez hits into the 4-6-6-3 double play to end the inning. 3 runs come in on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base for the Eagles as we complete 3 complete innings from
Eagles will pick up 3 runs
We go to the fourth.
One error and 3 runners left on.
We'll be back with more after this. You listen for today at realsportslive.com.
Citizens of Maverick County, thanks to your vote and support, we're the top vote getter during the March primaries by a large margin. But we're not done. We have a lot more to do. But because of your vote of confidence, we have proven that Maverick County is on the right track to getting where it needs to be. I humbly request your vote and support during these May runoffs. Thank you.
The wait is over at Stat Emergency Center Eagle Pass. 24/7 Emergency Center is here. Stat Emergency Center takes the anguish out of the long wait times and the cramped waiting areas of the traditional ER, providing full services for your emergency without the inconvenience of the traditional ER. Stat is a fully staffed and licensed emergency center with a physician on site 24/7. Patients can relax in modern upscale suites before being evaluated. It's Stat Emergency Center Eagle Pass, where the wait is over.
It's game day, and we're live from Brownie Eagle Pass with Sal here. Remember, just call Sal at 513-6675.
If you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, just call Sal 830-513-6675. Thank you, guys.
Great selection here at Brownie Eagle Pass. Make sure you guys call Sal at 513-6675. Great supporter of Eagle Pass Athletics. That's Sal. Don't forget the number, 513-6675. We're back to the game. And we're back to live action as the new pitcher for the Eagles is the junior, number 18, Rolly Risa. So as we talked about it earlier on, is coach will give everybody some time on the mound, get ready for the playoffs starting this Friday. Best out of 3, 2 out of 3 against La Jolla. First game's on Friday, 7 o'clock. Second game's at 2:30 on Saturday. And then, if needed, game 3 will be 30 minutes afterwards. And all at the Student Activity Center in Laredo, Texas. So make sure if you guys can't make the trip to Laredo, you can log on to our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, Roku TV. Download the Boxcast app and search Real Sports Live, and then also Apple TV. So there's different ways to watch our broadcast live. Tito Garza, the catcher, who grounded out to the pitcher's first time up. First pitch is the ball. This is inside, ball 2. Fouls that one to the screen, strike 1. Want to give a shout out to Laredo Sports Extra, Charlie Dimas, who always follows us. Make sure you guys miss his outside ball 3. Change the speeds there. I like baseball, I like wings, and I finished with the Mendoza video, so he's no, the video did not go out. We're live. We're live from Eagle Pass. Ball 4. As Tito Garza draws a walk and trots over to first, he probably will get a courtesy runner. That'll be number 17. Excuse me. That's number 7, excuse me. De la Cruz.
Now batting will be number 9,
Joel Treviño. With the runner at first. courtesy runner for the catcher. Throws over to first, not in time. Fouls it off, strike one. De La Cruz takes his lead over at first. Ground ball to the shortstop. Over to first. As Gonzalez was already turn that double play, and
Trevino will ground out to second base.
so De La Cruz will get to second,
Gonzalez,
and 4-3
number one.
for out number one.
That'll bring to the plate third baseman, number 19.
Roy Resma, who drew a walk his last time up in the second, and got ball gets away from the catcher. A pass ball. Moves De La Cruz to third. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Runner at third. 4-1 to score. Risa to Resma. Fouls it off. If you're an advertiser and you're from the Uvalde area, Eagle Pass, surrounding areas in Laredo, you can call us up. You can email us at realsportslivegmail.com. Also, realsportslivesw@gmail.com. We'll send you the Miss Ball 2. Send you the packages, as we have some area sponsorships. We have regional sponsorships and then corporate sponsorships. So get on the fastest growing streaming broadcasting service, realsportslive.com. Playing for the play at the plate, as everybody playing in. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The pitch, and gets in there for a strike. Three-two pitch, full count, 1 out. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. And Risa gets Resma swinging for out number 2.
Swinging for out number 2. Brings to the plate, shortstop number 6, Joey Valerio.
Now Joey Valerio, who reached on the fielder's choice, moved over on a wild pitch and scored on the RBI single by De La Cruz. Ground ball back up to the pitcher. Over to first. As Valero grounds out 1-3 for out number 3, and that retires the Coyotes. And the top of the 4th, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base.
Pick up no runs. On no hits, there were no errors and 1
We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Friday Day at RealSportsLive.com.
When emergencies happen and panic sets in, Stat Emergency Center is here to treat any major or minor emergencies. Our freestanding emergency room offers licensed professionals that truly care, adult and pediatric care, fully equipped private treatment rooms. Plus, at Stat, you'll always be seen by an experienced ER physician, a dedicated team ready to serve you 24/7 when an emergency happens. Stat Emergency Center, corner of 2nd and Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway. Old-fashioned country cooking since 1985. With 100% Tyson chicken tenders, gizzards, and delicious fried chicken. Come try our seafood and wings from the Rodriguez family. Rody's Country Fried Chicken.
And in Region 4, Class 6A baseball playoffs, the first round, Alexander Bulldogs will be playing Nicky Rowe. Whoever wins from that one plays the winner of Weslaco and Far San Juan North. In the McAllen Mac High United series, they play, the winner of that plays Far San Juan, the Bears, or Rivera, the winner of that. And on the mound now for Uvalde is Matt Sandoval. Ball one. In the other side of the bracket, La Jolla Coyotes and Eagle Pass are Sandoval gets a curveball in for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The winner of the ground ball to the second baseman. Over to first for out number 1. As Risa gets retired 4-3 for out number 1. The La Jolla series versus Eagle Pass. The winner there gets the winner of Edinburgh Vela, the SaberCats, and Hannah Eagles. Southwest is playing against Mission. They get the winner of Los Fresnos and Edinburgh North. So those are the 4 representatives from District 29 6A as Eagle Pass plays La Jolla. Southwest plays Mission. Alexander plays Nicky Rowe, and United plays Mac High. So 1-1 count here. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 on David Lopez, who reached on a walk his first time up. Moved over to second on a pass ball and scored on an RBI single by Braulio. Fouls that one off. Stays in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Rodriguez will now warm up. Misses outside, ball 2. Misses, ball 3. So runs the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So 3-2 pitch from Sandoval and misses away, ball 4. And Lopez draws another walk.
Lopez over to first with the walk. That'll bring to the plate off the order.
Now Ray Mendoza with 1 out in the inning. Mendoza reached on a walk and scored on a sacrifice fly. First pitch is a strike as Sandoval starts him off with a curveball. and he flew out to left field his first time up, so he's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Sandoval checks the runner. The ball hit to left, the ball carrying under it. Actually drops it. And a routine fly ball makes it an adventure by the left fielder, Ortiz. And they're going to call that an error on the left fielder as he gets on. Lopez moves to second. 1 out. 4-1 to score. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Now DeAndre Torres, who is 2 for 2 with a run scored. Strike 1. Don't forget, guys, to share our page, share Real Sports Live to all your friends and family, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, everybody that you know of that enjoys watching sports, high school sports. Make sure you guys share it with them and tell them, hey, this is where you can watch high school sports from around South Texas. No balls, 2 strikes on Torres, and just misses ball 1. Foul tips it into the glove of the catcher. Strike 3 as Torres goes down swinging for out number 2.
That'll bring to the plate third baseman, number 21, Braulio Rodriguez.
Now Braulio Rodriguez, who is 1 for 2 with an RBI. Misses, ball 1. Same thing with the coaches over in Uvalde for the Uvalde Coyotes. They also are going an inning or 2 with their pitchers, giving them some work. Two balls, no strikes on hitter. With 2 outs, he flies out the right side, and the first baseman gets under that for out number 3. So Mata under that one for out number 3, and that retires the Eagles in the bottom of the 4th. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. As we go to the top of the 5th with the score, your Eagle Pass Eagles 4. The Coyotes 1. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. When you recycle today, you give the earth a chance for tomorrow. We buy all cans, aluminum, all wheels, copper, yellow brass, steel battery starters, and much, much more. Cash for scrap at EPER Recycling Center. Don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
So we have some defensive changes for the Eagles, as the new pitcher is Braulio Rodriguez. Over at third is Rolly Risa, and behind the plate is Orly Garza. So we're in the top of the fifth, 4-1. The Eagles ahead. Marquez de la Cruz, followed by Jordan Ortiz, and then the top of the lineup for the Coyotes. Rodriguez, last time he saw some action on the mound was against Southwest. That was late in the first round, mid-first round of district play. So yeah, against Reagan, Ray Mendoza went I believe 3 innings. Edward went an inning. A couple other pitchers went an inning to get some work in. 3-1 the score against Reagan on Friday. Man, just misses outside, ball 4, takes his base. Now Jordan Ortiz, the number 9 hitter. Now Jordan Ortiz, the left fielder, digs in, right-handed hitter. And the ball gets past the catcher. Ball 1. Ortiz grounded out to the second baseman his first time up back in the second inning. He was put out 4-3. Ball 2. And gets in a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike on the hitter. Ball is popped up. And foul ball, strike 2. As Ortiz was trying to get on. So now with 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Don't know if the Coyote coach will want him to bunt, but with the 2-2 count with a runner at second base in scoring position, down 3. And a ball hit to right field. Charging is the right fielder. Throwing to second base. Ball gets past the shortstop. And an RBI. RBI single. Brings in De La Cruz. Went with that pitch. Cuts the lead in half, 4-2. Got a single to right and moved the second on the error as he was charging that ball. Misses low, ball 1. That's Jacob Trevino, the leadoff hitter. He's 1 for 2. Throwing back to down to safe. As that ball was down the line and Trevino gets an infield hit. Moves the runner to third. The Coyotes, with no outs, have runners at first and third. So now Michael Mata, the first baseman, who's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt and line out to the pitcher. First ball he sees, fouls it off. Left side, foul. Mata, the lefty. Runners at first and third. Trevino thought about it. One ball, one strike, no outs. Runners at the corners at first and third. Ball gets past the catcher, and a run comes in. Runner moves over to second. 4-3 now, no outs. Two balls, one strike on the hitter, Mata. Evens out the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes now. So 2-2 pitch, he steps out of off the rubber. Trevino takes his lead over at second. A 2-2 pitch from Rodriguez to Mata. Ground ball to the right side and foul. On deck is Matt Sandoval, and in the hole is Tito Garza for the Coyotes. No outs. We're down by 3, now down by 1. Top of the 5th, 2-2 pitch, and just misses outside, ball 3. Full count now. Comes set on a 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to the second baseman. Gonzalez over to first for out number 1. So Mata moves the runner over to third. 4-3 for out number 1. Brings the
Mata will ground out to second baseman. Michael Gonzalez for out number 1.
brings the runner 90 feet closer to home plate. As 2 runs come in for the Coyotes here in the top half of the 5th. 4-3 the score. Coach Mendoza goes and talks to the home plate umpire and comes out and Rodriguez pitched a third of an inning, and now coach goes to his freshman, Edward Mendoza, with 1 out. And again, we want to thank everybody that's logged on to our Facebook page, Real Sports Live, and our YouTube channel, Real Sports Live. Our website right now is under some maintenance, so that's why we couldn't post it on our webpage. And don't forget, even on our webpage, www.realsportslive.com, but right now it's under some maintenance, so we have... we still have it on our 4 other platforms: Apple TV, Roku TV, Facebook Live, and YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe. Friday today, I'm bringing you live action from Eagle Pass, Texas, as the district tri-district champions. This is at the end of the season, 3 teams on top of the standings at 10-4. So they shared the district title with 10 wins and 4 losses, and they went to common opponent to get the seedings for the playoffs. The Alexander Bulldogs took the 1 seed, as they were 3-1 in common opponents between Southwest and Eagle Pass. So, Southwest was 2-2, and Eagle Pass was 1-3. So that's why they got the number 3 seed. So first pitch from Mendoza is a ball. You hear Coach Mendoza. We're close to the dugout here. The ball gets away from the catcher, and the game is tied at 4-4. As Trevino comes in to score. Not sure we're going to call that a wild pitch or a pass ball. I know con Raul Perez, Eagle Pass Sports Central. For all your local sports news, go to www.eaglepassportscentral.com. And he has the write-up on this weekend series in softball. Strike 1. He has the series between the Lady Eagles and Nikki Rowe, and also the Lady Maverick series. So he's got the write-up, and if you guys want to read up on what happened, the action, it's an inside ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike on the hitter, Matt Sandoval. 3 runs come in here in the top of the 5th. Game is tied at 4-4. 1 out. Misses low, ball 4.
Sandoval over to first with a walk. That'll bring to the plate.
So now Tito Garza. They're probably going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher. This looks like number 16, but we don't have a 16 in the roster. We have 12, we have 24, we have a 17, so don't have his name. So now Garza, first pitch to him is a ball. That goes in for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first. The courtesy runner for the pitcher. Runner goes. Throw down to second. He is out at second as Orly Garza throws him out. 2-4 for out number 2. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes on the hitter, Tito Garza, the lefty. He is 0 for 1 with a walk. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Garza goes down swinging for out number 3, as that retires the Uvalde Coyotes in the top half of the 5th. 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. As we have the PA announcer, Boogie Purcell, also giving us all the... So we go to the bottom of the 5th. Listen to Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway. Old-fashioned country cooking since 1985. With 100% Tyson chicken tenders, gizzards, and delicious fried chicken. Come try our seafood and wings from the Rodriguez family. Rody's Country Fried Chicken.
And we're back to live action as leading off the bottom of the 5th is Orly Garza, followed by Derek Ibarra and Isaac Roque. First pitch is a ball. Matt Sandoval still on the mound for the Uvalde Coyotes. Misses outside, ball 2. Misses high, ball 3. And Orly sees the ball go in for a strike. So 3-1 the count on the catcher, Orly Garza Jr. 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So Sandoval, it's a 3-2 pitch on its way. The ball hit. Fair ball. And Garza will round first and decides to stay at first. A single to right. So now a courtesy runner for the catcher, number 14, Christian Barcena. Tied at 4-4. Bottom of the 5th. You're listening to Freddie Heredia, RealSportsLive.com. Now Derek Ibarra, who is one for one with a walk and a stolen base. A bunt. Sandoval looks to throw to first. He is out at first as Ibarra was going down the line and gets caught as Sandoval fields his position. 1-3 for out number 1. And a sac bunt moves the runner over. Now hitting, pinch hitting, number 24, CJ Jimenez, the freshman. Misses ball 1. Strike 1. So now 1-1 count on CJ Jimenez, the freshman. He's had some good at bats, some opportunities to come through. Ball in the dirt. Ball 2. Coach Mendoza giving Barcena, his runner, second bit of a words of encouragement as the ball was in the dirt. Ball popped up, right side foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now on CJ Jimenez. Ball hit to right field. Coming in is a right fielder. Barcena tags. So Jimenez does his job and moves the runner over to third, 90 feet away from taking a 1-run lead as they're tied at 4-4. Jimenez flies out to right for out number 2. Now Isaac Gonzalez, who has an RBI single and hit into a 4-6-3 double play to end that third inning, as they could have poured it on in that third inning. They had runners in scoring position now. Not sure if Coach would try a sacrifice or a bunt here. There's a lefty on the mound. When a lefty is on the mound, normally they fall towards the third base side. And with a lefty at the plate, he might want to push the ball down the first base side with the first baseman playing deep and trying to get that run in from third with 2 outs. The game tied here. Checks on the runner, Sandoval. And a ball hit hard to right field and a single. First pitch he saw from Sandoval and an RBI single to right. Takes a 5-4 lead now here in the bottom of the fifth with 2 outs. Number 19, Edward Mendoza, will come in. Swing and a miss, strike 1. So if Mendoza gets on, we're probably going to see a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Ball hit right side. And foul. Strike 2. So with the count, no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a pitch. Misses outside, ball 1. Gonzalez takes his lead over at first. Pitch. Misses outside, ball 2. So evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. I want to say hi to everybody that's logged on and tuned in to our 4 different platforms. A Monday tune-up game. And a shot that gets past Trevino, the shortstop, as he was ranging to his backhand. And a hit for Mendoza. Courtesy runners number 12. Richie Luna for Mendoza.
Now batting will be number 17, Hector Montoya.
So now the pinch hitter, Hector Montoya, a junior. With the runners at first and second. 2 outs. Ball in the dirt. Ball 1. Ball 2. Excuse me. 1 ball, 1 strike on the hitter. Hector Montoya, the lefty. And the ball hits it to the gap. That's going to fall. 1 run will score. Luna coming around. And Montoya will get to second as he was thinking about 3. And a 2 RBI double for Montoya, as he gets it to the gap in left center field. A 2 out, 2 RBI double as you bring in Gonzalez and brings in the courtesy runner Luna. Makes it 7-4. And now Ray Mendoza. First pitch, strike 1. With 2 outs, Mendoza reached on an error, walked and flied out, so he's 1 for 2 with a run scored. Runner at second is Montoya. In the dirt, ball gets away from the catcher. 1-1 the count now on Ray Mendoza. Tito Garza working back there behind the plate. And an excuse me pitch. Fouls that one off, strike 2. Runner takes his lead. Ball gets away from the catcher, Garza. 2 balls, 1 strike. Actually 2-2 the count on Ray Mendoza, the junior outfielder pitcher. A ground ball that is fouled, just fouled down the right side, right field line. Does not get over that bag. So 2 balls, 2 strikes on Ray Mendoza with 2 outs. Runner at third base. 7-4 lead now for the Eagles. Fouls that one off, stays in the count. So the 2-2 pitch misses, and the ball gets away from Garza, the catcher, and Montoya comes in to score the 8th run for the Eagles. And Mendoza goes over to first with a walk. It's a second walk for him. Now DeAndre Torres, who is 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a run scored. Misses inside, ball 1. Misses, throw down the first, not in time as Mendoza gets back. Ball 2. So everything aside here as both teams warming up and gearing up for the playoff run in both 5A and 6A classification. Strike 1. Uvalde Coyotes in the 5A classification. And for the Eagles in 6A. So this game is geared up for them to get some work in before their first series. 2-2 count. First series for Uvalde, I believe they play Thursday or Friday, excuse me. Just don't know where they play and who they play. I got to get that information. So 2-2 pitch on its way from Sandoval. And the ball hit into center field. Mendoza will round second. And into third. Torres is going to get hung up at first as he that run does score before the so they did give him the run And that one is going to be a single to center. And then 8, 6, 3, 4 for the third out. And that ends the bottom of the fifth for the Eagles. 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. So after 5 complete, your Eagle Pass Eagles 9, visiting Uvalde Coyotes 4. Go to the top of the 6 for the Coyotes. Trevino, Resma, and Valero. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Friday Day at RealSportsLive.com. Roadies Country Fried Chicken. Hey, did you know Roadies also had buffalo wings, seafood platters, and boneless wings? Don't forget the poppers. Come visit us at 1910 El Indio Highway or call us ahead at 830-773-9189. If you need us to cater, call us at 830-325-4470 for the Roadies Roadie Truck. Old-fashioned country cooking since 1985. First pitch from Lopez to number 9, Joel Trevino. And he rips a single to right.
That'll bring to the plate third baseman number 19, Roy Resma.
Now Roy Resma. A lapse there from the second baseman. First pitch is a ball. Resma is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Ball hit to right field and foul. Defensively, Richie Luna is in right field. Over at first is CJ Jimenez. On the mound is David Lopez, and in center field is, I believe, Derek Ibarra. Over in left is trying to see who that is over in left. But we're in the top of the 6, scheduled for 7 innings. So 1 ball, 1 strike.
Seven? Oh, thank you.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grounder to short, over to second, over to first. A 6-4-3 double play.
Resma will ground into the double play for out number 2. Brings to the plate. Number 6, Joey
Now
Valerio.
Joey Valerio with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. First pitch he sees, singles into right field. Luna plays it. So single to right for Valero.
Valerio over the first.
So Marquez de la Cruz, who is one for one with a walk and a run scored with an RBI.
Fielder number 3, Marcus de la Cruz.
Lopez with 2 outs. Misses inside. The ball gets away from the catcher. Lopez comes set, checks the runner over at second. Misses low, ball 2. Got the cheerleaders from Eagle Pass High. Throw over to second, not in time. Ball gets away from the center fielder, Ibarra. Time is called. Time is going to be called. Ball ricocheted. They're checking on Torres. We're on top of the 6. 9-4 the score. Mendoza in the bullpen, coming into pitch the 7th. Barzana will go to right field. Luna will come to second, and Gonzalez will go to shortstop. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. So 2 balls, 1 strike on the hitter. And strike 2 as he comes inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on the hitter. So 2-2 pitch. Lopez to De La Cruz. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that retires the Coyotes as De La Cruz goes down swinging for out number 3. No runs. 1 hit, 2 hits. No errors, and 1 left on base for the Coyotes in the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom half. Rodriguez, Garza, Ibarra due up. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Daily at RealSportsLive.com. Real Sports Live, Southwest.
Valdez Tire Record Service.
We're located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. 24/7 record service. We handle commercial and industrial tows. Emergency roadside service. Automotive repair shop is also available. Call us at 830-757-3102 or come by 522 North Pierce Street. Valdez Tire Record Service, proud supporter of Eagle Pass Athletics. Make sure you come by. Roadie's Country Fried Chicken. Hey, did you know Roadie's also had buffalo wings, seafood platters, and boneless wings? Don't forget the poppers. Come visit us at 1910 El Indio Highway or call us ahead at 830-773-9189. If you need us to cater, call us at 830-325-4470 for the Roadie's Roadie Truck. Old-fashioned country cooking since 1985.
The wait is over at Stat Emergency Center Eagle Pass. 24/7 Emergency Center is here. Stat Emergency Center takes the anguish out of the long wait times and the cramped waiting areas of the traditional ER, providing full services for your emergency without the inconvenience of the traditional ER. Stat is a fully staffed and licensed emergency center with a physician on site 24/7. Patients can relax in modern upscale suites before being evaluated. It's Stat Emergency Center Eagle Pass, where the wait is over.
So we're back live. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Leading off is Braulio Rodriguez. On the mound is number 13 for the Coyotes, Michael Mata. Ball one on Rodriguez. Pops it up to the right side. The first baseman, Sandoval, gets under that one for out number one. Rodriguez flies out in foul territory for out number one.
Now batting, will be catcher number 9, Orly Garza.
So now the hitter is going to be Orly Garza. Garza swing and miss, 1 ball, 1 strike on Orly Garza, who is 1 for 1. Got a hit, and the courtesy runner, Barcena, came in that 5-run inning. Ball 2. Good tune-up game for both teams. Like I said earlier, in Class 5A, Uvalde. And that one off the catcher, and we're going to expect him to kind of take a little bit of time. The umpire's going to take time for him, too. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just to give you kind of a recap of what happened in the game, in the top of the first, the Uvalde Coyotes, Trevino struck out swinging, then a line drive back to the pitcher, then a hit by Sandoval to right, and then Garza, the number 4 hitter, grounded out to the pitcher for the 3rd out. And in the bottom of the first, the Eagles had Ray Mendoza fly out to left, a single by DeAndre Torres, and then a pop-up by a fly out to center by Rodriguez. And then Del Bosque struck out swinging for out number 3. In the top of the second, Trevino sees Heredia on the mound, and he grounds out to second base. A walk issued to Resma, the 3rd baseman. And then Valero hits into a fielder's choice, 6-4, as they couldn't turn the double play. A wild pitch. Valero goes to second. And then an RBI hit. An RBI single to right field brings in Valero for the first run of the game as De La Garza hits a single and then a ground out to end the inning, 1-0 as they led in the top of the second, and then the Eagles in the bottom of the second as Garza goes down swinging, and now Derek Ibarra hit to left field. The left fielder by the line and then under it for out number 3, and that retires. And that retires the Eagles here in the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We'll be back with more after this.
Citizens of Maverick County, thanks to your vote and support, we're the top vote getter during the March primaries by a large margin. But we're not done. We have a lot more to do. But because of your vote of confidence, we have proven that Maverick County is on the right track to getting where it needs to be. I humbly request your vote and support during these May runoffs. Thank you.
Back live, and we're in the top of the 7th, 9-4, as Derek Ibarra will come in to close out the game. Jordan Ortiz, 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. Misses high, ball 1. Ray Mendoza was throwing bullpen. As we're talking to Devon Torres, ex-Eagle. Ground ball, shortstop. Over to first. Richie Luna makes the play there, 6-3 for out number 1. Now Jacob Trevino, the shortstop, who is 2 for 3 with the run scored today. First pitch he sees, fouls it off, strike 1. Catches the inside corner, strike 2. Sorry that our camera went offline because our camera operator's not paying attention to what he's doing. So we're going to give you some audio only because our camera cannot be put back up. So we're sorry for that as we're at 3-2 count here as Mata walks. There was a double from Trevino to left field.
Mata over the first.
So with one out in the inning. So we're sorry, we're not going to be able to give you the last couple of outs here as our video feed went offline and can't be put back on.
Now batting will be number 8, Matt Sandoval.
So now Matt Sandoval. And again, we're sorry that we can't give you footage as our camera operator is not doing his job tonight. So not paying attention to what he's doing. And Sandoval moves over to first with a walk, and runner at third is a courtesy runner for Michael Mata. Trevino came in on a balk and one out with runners at first and third. Score 9-5 now. We're in the top of the 7th. Eagles need 2 more outs. So first and third for the Uvalde Coyotes. Ibarra on the mound, missing. Ball 1. Ground ball to Luna, over to Barcena, over to first, and safe at first. As we got the camera back up again. Two outs in the inning, and another run scores. As Garza gets on a fielder's choice. Courtesy runner for Mata comes in. 6-4 for out number 2. So 2 outs in the inning. Now Joel Trevino, the starting pitcher. He's 1 for 3. 2 outs in the inning. Ibarra, strike 1. Runner at first base. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So now no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ibarra to Trevino, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. As the Eagles 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. As the Eagles take this tune-up game 9-6. And improve their overall record to 15-16. As we have to thank all our great sponsors, all our great advertisers, and thank you all. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com. And we're back to the post-game show brought to you by Stat Emergency Center. The Eagles victorious 9-6 over the Uvalde Coyotes as they start their first round of playoffs against La Jolla in Laredo this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and if needed, Saturday after the second game. The first game's at 7 o'clock, second game's at 2:30 on Saturday. So, guys, if you can't make the game to Laredo, make sure you guys visit realsportslive.com, Real Sports Live on our Facebook page, YouTube channel, Real Sports Live, and our Roku TV app, Boxcast, and Apple TV. So the final from Polo Mocada Baseball Stadium in Eagle Pass, Texas, the EPISD Student Activity Center. Your Eagle Pass Eagles victorious over the Uvalde Coyotes 9-6. Good night and good day from all of us here at RealSportsLive.com. For my camera operator, David Heredia, I'm Freddie Heredia, RealSportsLive.com.